Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another section of a live unboxing and review from my Twitch stream. Today, I'm gonna be doing an honest review of the Wooting 60HE after a week of use, while switching out the keycaps because I just had some PBT keycaps from my old board that I just switched out and I cleaned up. So I'm gonna put these white keycaps on the Wooting while doing this review. So this is gonna be a just one take uncut review, and hopefully I don't stutter. So yeah, and so I've had this Wooting 60. Let me unplug it before I take the keycaps off. So I've had this Wooting 60HE for the past week, and I've put like I think over 100 hours of use into this board. And I'll just give a review on both like gaming wise and work, because I do type a lot for my work. Just like typing experience and gaming experience also, because I've played like Apex and Valorant on this, mainly Apex, a little bit of Valorant. But yeah, so let's take out the keycaps and just start talking. So first of all, I guess we can talk about, let's start out with typing. So what you need to understand on this board is obviously the selling point, the adjustable actuation point. And I have mine set to 0.1 millimeters at all times. So ever since I got the board, I changed it to 0.1 millimeters, the fastest, and then never switched it back. Basically, it's been on 0.1 since I got it, and then it will probably stay on 0.1 for the rest of the time I will use this board, because I mean that's why I got this board, because I wanted a fast actuating keyboard for gaming purposes, gaming advantage, and very responsible keyboard. So I think I will just leave mine switches on 0.1 for the rest of its lifespan, unless something happens, I quit gaming or something like that. But I mean, it is very sensitive, so as you can probably tell, it's 0.1 millimeters, so you don't have to have a deep press for the keys to actuate. So yeah, it has its pros and cons. Pros is just it's very obviously very responsive. You don't have to bottom it out or go to like 2 millimeters or 4 millimeters for action to get actuate while gaming. But it also is sometimes there's like misactuations, like especially when you slam the board on the desk. Like I can do this and get this space bar to actuate. I can show you guys after I switch out the keycaps. But yeah, if you like slam your keyboard or maybe hit your desk hard enough, maybe you'll be able to get the space bar or something to actuate. I think it's just a space bar. I don't think any other keys will actuate, but that doesn't happen in game. It just happened one time when I like picked up the board and then I dropped it, and then this space bar actuated. So, and yeah, there is sometimes misactuations, especially in Valorant. I have like my ultimate is binded to E, and then sometimes my finger would mistakenly press it and then going up to like click 3 or something, and that would like actuate like fat finger my ult in Valorant. So if you're fat fingering your stuff, you can like raise the actuation point to like 0.2 or something. But it happened to me like maybe one time, so I just decided to leave it on and be more cautious while gaming. But in Apex, not really. I haven't gotten like any mispresses or anything. Maybe one time on the Q ability, I like grace over it and kind of like register the press. But you just need to get used to the board, because after a week, I think I have gotten used to the 0.1 millimeter actuation point, because it does take a while to get used to, because it's so fast and I came from the Cherry MX Browns. So I just need to like, I kind of got used to how fast it is, and I try not to bottom out most of the time. I just try to like just click a little bit and let go. So yeah, that's something about the actuation point. And obviously I haven't tried anything like 4 millimeters or something. I think I'll just leave mine on for 0.1. So yeah, and for work, for typing, I kind of like it for typing. Even the 0.1 millimeter actuation point, I feel like I can type really fast. And at the beginning, I did have a lot of double typing letters issue, but since I also have the rapid trigger enabled, I can show you guys the software. Where is the software? So if I open up the software, I do have the rapid trigger on full enabled and continuous rapid trigger on. Sensitivity is default. So maybe that's why I kind of like at the beginning double typed some of my letters like when typing, but I did get used to that also, so I rarely double type letters now. And yeah, that's something you have to think about, like when you have the actuation point and rapid trigger on. If you're typing, if your work involves like heavy typing or something, you might want to raise the actuation point or disable the rapid trigger, so you don't like, if typing is important to you, if you're doing like Excel work, maybe like typing up emails all day. So yeah, other than that, I mean, you do get used to it after like a week or so. So I'd say I'm pretty used to the keyboard. I wonder if I can do this faster. Okay, yeah, I'm not. No, never mind. We'll go back to the keycap puller. So yeah, I mean, and I do want to talk about something that's not very good. I don't very like on the keyboard. It's the keycaps. That's one of the reasons why I'm replacing it, because these keycaps, I don't know, they're PBT double shot, but they are very like, they're not smooth at all. Like where your finger, like this part of the keycaps is not very smooth. So like when I'm moving around, my key sometimes gets stuck. There's too much friction. So I kind of get a fatigue on the tip of my fingers, like playing games for a long time, like especially holding down W in like Apex. I play the entire game and I'm like holding W and stuff, and I would just, my fingers just start hurting, and that's pretty bad. So I am replacing the keycaps with aftermarket keycaps. These, I just cleaned them out, kind of washed them a little bit yesterday and let them dry. So I'm gonna replace the keycaps there. And yeah, the keycaps is one thing I don't like about this board. I'd say if you want to purchase this board, maybe you want to look into like purchasing another set of keycaps for yourself and replacing them, because I don't recommend using the one that it came with, because it does not feel good for gaming, especially if you're like playing a move intensive game like Fortnite, like Apex, like a VR game. Basically you need to hold W for a long time and your fingers might start hurting. So yeah, that's one thing I don't like about the keyboard. Something else I don't like is, honestly, I think that's it. The keycaps is like the only thing I don't like about this keyboard. I think the switches feel good, like they're factory lube, and I think there's enough lube there. And I think the stabs are fine. They are factory greased, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't think there's that much to talk about. It's just, I feel like this week is just more about getting used to the keyboard, like getting used to the actuation point and stuff like that, because I was not very used to it at the beginning. Why am I doing this so slow, bro? Okay. I might just have to skip this part of me switching out the keycaps. I might just speed it up, but that's probably it for the 1 week review. I mean, I feel like overall this keyboard is pretty good and worth the money, especially the actuation point. You can like kind of, yeah, there I can clearly see the grease on the stabilizers stabs. It is a lot of grease. Yeah, I can definitely tell. Yeah, it is. So you don't have to worry about like the stabs being factory greased. Like, it's there. I can see it, and I even got a little bit of grease on my fingers. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just speed this part up for you guys, and you guys will see it with the new set of keycaps on. But I guess that's it for the review, guys. Maybe I'll do another one like a month in if I have any like issues, because you know sometimes some issues might pop up like later, like maybe misactuation, maybe some switches stop working or something like that. So I'll definitely post another update a month from now, but this is just a weekend review, more about getting used to the keyboard and getting used to the actuation point. Overall, I feel like the build quality is good. The only thing that's not good is the keycaps, so I recommend if you're pre-order this or if you got this, get some new keycaps, maybe white ones, any colored ones, and just take them out and replace with new keycaps, and I think it would be a fantastic board. And I'll keep you guys updated for a month from now. Now enjoy this time lapse. Alright, here I have finished replacing the keycaps with the white keycaps. It makes the RGB much more brighter. I think these set of keycaps has better RGB shine through. So and I'm going to do a sound test with this one. New keycap sound test. Oh, restart. Yep, that's the new sound test. These new keycaps feel much better, so I suggest if you're gonna cop the Wooting 68G, get some new keycaps, because the stock keycaps are just horrible and they hurt your fingers. So yeah, hope you guys like the review, and see you guys next time.